like to support the channel. Also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you.
We're just really stressed. I thought.
Now, let me just say this real quick. Just imagine if the roles were reversed. Just imagine how many men in that airport, security, police, whoever, would have showed up to the scene if there was a man hollering at that woman the exact same tone, the exact same way, how aggressive she was, saying all of the things that she was saying. Just imagine if a man was doing that. You know how many Justice Leaguers would have showed up? How many Avengers? How many of Earth's mightiest heroes? How Voltron would have formed? How they would have found teenagers with attitude? Do you know how many of those individuals would have showed up to the scene in order to protect the feeling and the potential of a physical altercation happening? Do you know how many people would have guarded her? Would have protected her, would have sheltered her, would have made sure that she was fine. And then they would have got directly on the dude like, yo, man, that's a woman. Like, you don't sit up there and speak to her like that. You know, you a man at the end of the day. This, that, and the third. But notice how there is very little to no protection for a man. Notice how you're not going to have women see the situation, understand the situation because their fathers have gone through it, their uncles have gone through it, they've known boyfriend or heard stories, their son has gone through it, their grandfather. And I'm pretty sure, and I can promise you, that the men in a lot of women's families have faced and gone through similar situations at one time or another, or even currently. A woman or women deciding that they wanted to act this type of way in public. And like I told people before, the reason that women do this is because they know that there is a double standard. They know that if a man were to do this, no matter how right he may be, that is going to be looked down upon. And they know as women that there are going to be people from all over that will step in and decide to protect them. And they know on the reverse, if they decide to go out there and act as a child, as this woman did in public, that pretty much everybody's going to allow it. They're going to allow her to be directly in her feelings because she is a woman. People are going to assume, well, he probably deserved it. He probably did something. She probably caught him doing something. You're going to have people sitting up there saying, oh, well, I don't know the full story or the history of their relationship. She probably has very good reason to holler and yell at him like this. And right, there's all of these excuses. But yet we live in a society where people want to cry out for equal rights and equal lefts. But yet, seemingly, when we have incidences like this, and there are a great deal of many, both young and old, meaning in age, magically nobody bats an eye. Nobody wants to talk about equality then. And it further proves that the only time people want equality is when they want to specifically cherry pick certain things that are indeed beneficial to them. And they want to push to the side everything else that is not.
She got over there on purpose. Bro, what the going to jail? She's good. If 12 comes, she could have left. I'm pushing it. My key in the ignition right now. She's going to jail. She literally on that power? Yeah, she gonna herself. You better turn to electro.
So you just watched a episode of Darwin, and sometimes the strongest will survive. I'm not sure what happened to this person. I don't know, but I can tell you it's not looking like a bright future for her kids, and it's not looking like a bright future for any of them that were actually around there observing that. Instead of getting one of their peers and telling them not to sit up there and do it, they decided to egg her on, especially the girls that are there. The guys were just sitting back recording. Now I understand why they were sitting back, because you can't sit up there and tell a lot of these women nothing. You got to let them do what it is that they want to sit up there and do. But then you had the women doing the classic cheer, yeah, 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 in the background as she is dancing and twerking on high voltage electricity, pretty much transformers, conductors, whatever, right? Something that is able to conduct a lot of electricity per second. Something that you should just not be messing with. This is what she decided to do. She wanted to climb over the fence, or however she got directly into that enclosed area, and she wanted to sit up there and twerk. Wow. And people get mad at me when I highlight videos like this. People really get mad at me in the comment section, and they really want to start saying a whole bunch of stuff like, oh, here we go, another video used against the black woman in order to blame her. So who am I supposed to blame for this? Somebody tell me in the comment section, if I'm not supposed to call this out, who am I supposed to pin the blame? But don't sit up there and tell me that I'm supposed to pin this on an individual when you have a group out here, literally. You have a group, both male and female. You have a group out here, but the main ones egging her on are other women. The main ones calling her stupid and be like, yo, she just needs to get down. She don't need to be doing it, are the guys. And again, I'm going to, for anybody out there that want to be stupid enough to ask, yo, how come the guys didn't just like pair up and just get her down? You can't tell them what to do. You decide that you want to put any type of hands on them because you want them to get down. Guess what? You're facing charges. You're looking at prison or jail time. You're liable for somebody to sit up there and say that you tried to SA, or even far worse. So it's best for any of those guys to just stay back and record and watch the show as they did, because there's nothing you can do about it. But at the end of the day, just always know, as a guy, no matter if you did try to intervene or if you didn't, you will always still be to blame, even though these were her actions and the actions of her peers that were egging her on. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about these clips that I put up for you guys and everything that I stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.